How's it going, guys? It's Jayton, Head of Research and Product Development here at UMZU, back again today with another supplement review. Let's get into this one. So today we are looking at Modern Man version 3. So this is going to be the third version of this particular product. This is an intense 2-in-1 thermogenic and testosterone support supplement. So right off the bat, we can see over here on the box that they have a Gmp certification, which is something that I always like to see. It just kind of shows the transparency and the integrity of the manufacturing facility. However, they don't have any kind of third-party testing, which is simply whenever the company hires a unbiased party to go into their manufacturing facility and test their products to make sure they actually have what they say they have in them and ensure thorough integrity of the manufacturing. So that's something that I would like to see from this particular company. I would also like to see a money-back guarantee. I don't see anything on here about a money-back guarantee. So as soon as you spend your money on this product, you're not going to get your money back. It's gone. And usually whenever I order a supplement and I don't like it, I don't really worry about getting my money back, but I at least like to have the offer just to show the integrity of the company and see that they're willing to do that. So that's something that you always want to look for, just to know that it is a decent company and they're at least willing to lose money in some cases if you don't like their product. So that's good. Or not good in this case. And then they don't have any research available for us to look into. That's what makes me happy, is whenever they have some research to dive into. However, I have done my own research. So let's dive into this formulation. The first ingredient that they have for a little bit of kick is caffeine anhydrous. So they have 150 milligrams of caffeine in this product. So caffeine has been shown to help with the increase in exercise-induced testosterone levels. However, it can blunt the effect if it increases cortisol too much. So cortisol and testosterone have an antagonistic relationship, meaning whenever one is high, the other is going to be lower. And vice versa as well. It's much like estrogen and testosterone as well. So the higher the estrogen levels are in the body, the lower testosterone is going to be. That's why you want to decrease the aromatase enzyme as much as possible, because aromatase actually converts testosterone into estrogen. So that's one thing that you want to look out for. The effective dose for caffeine anhydrous is around 250 milligrams. With diminishing returns coming from doses starting at 800 milligrams at one time. So if you have more than 800 milligrams throughout the span of a day, it's fine. However, if you do it at one time, it can jack that cortisol level up and have a blunting effect on testosterone. So that's something you want to look out for. Next is cocoa butyrol theobroma cacao seed. So they have 50 milligrams of this ingredient in this formulation. So I could only find one resource on this ingredient about its potent fat burning effects, but there isn't really much research at all that I could find on this particular ingredient, and I couldn't find any ingredients regarding the effect that it had on testosterone specifically. So, Next is methylobarin. So they have 50 milligrams of methylobarin. This ingredient is similar to the stimulant theacrine and has many protective antioxidant-like effects on the body. It has a biphasic response, meaning that if the dose is not high enough, it can actually have a drowsiness rather than wakefulness feeling to it. So the effective dose is shown to be around 150 to 200 milligrams daily in an isolated form. So it's a little underdosed. However, it does work synergistically with the two previous ingredients that we just discussed. So that's something that is good. Next, they have a really good ingredient, KSM 66 Ashwagandha. They only have 100 milligrams in this formulation. So this ingredient is an adaptogen shown to increase parameters of fertility, along with increases in testosterone and muscle mass. The effective dose of this ingredient is around 300 milligrams to 6 grams daily. So there's some studies showing that they go all the way up to 6 grams. With no toxicity effects. However, if you're going to take this for long term, anywhere from 300 to 600 milligrams is what you want to stay around. Next, they have Coleus Forskohlii root extract. They have 100 milligrams of this ingredient in this formulation. So Forskohlii is an adaptogen shown to have favorable effects on body composition, testosterone, and metabolic rate. This is mostly due to the increase in cyclic AMP that leads to increased activation of the Leydig cells as well as thyroid-related cells. It's going to help with the output of thyroid hormones as well. So that's what leads to an increase in metabolic rate and better body composition. The effective dose in this, in the studies that I have seen, is shown to be around 250 to 500 milligrams. So it's a bit underdosed in this case. The ashwagandha is pretty underdosed as well. Next, they have Uricoma longifolia. They have 100 milligrams of this ingredient. There are a few studies that show this ingredient to have a decent effect on testosterone levels at a dose of 200 to 300 milligrams of water extract. So this one's a bit underdosed as well. Overall, on a scale from 0 to 30, I'd give this product about a 15. The formulation itself is decent, however, it's relatively underdosed in most of the ingredients that are in it. They also don't have a money-back guarantee, which is something that I would like to see. I'd also like to see research available and some kind of third-party testing in the future from this company. So those are really all I have to say about this particular product. It's decent, it's not bad. But anyways, if you like this video, if you learned something, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I also have a newsletter you can sign up for with the link in the description below. What I do is Monday through Friday, I'll send you a single ingredient. You can read this thing in under 5 minutes. I go over what it is, how it works, the possible benefits of it, the possible side effects of it, how to take it, and my preferred source of that supplement, along with a little bit of research in there for you as well. If you're into that kind of thing, you can dive into those. And then every once in a while, I have some goodies in there from UMZU. So if you want to, check that out, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.